Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, as the title says, we are going to be going over my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty haul, and I'm going to apply it for the first time. I haven't tried any of these products. I'm lying already. 30 seconds in and I'm lying. I have tried one, but the rest of them I have never tried. So I'm really excited to try these. I want you to let me know what you got from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. I think it was a good one this year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply these things to my face, and then I'm going to do a couple wear tests throughout the day so we can see how this stuff wears, because I did get some new face products. So that's especially what I'm curious about, but let's jump right into what I got. So I want to first start with the thing that I have tried. How many times do I have to talk about the Skin Iceland Hydro Cooling Eye Gels? I am telling you, anytime that there is a sale on these, I stock up. I love these, love these, love these. They are just under eye gels that for me personally, they help reduce puffiness. They just feel really good in general. These are like more pampering. These are not going to make wrinkles disappear. They are not going to, skydive from the highest plane. They just feel really good. I really enjoy these, and yeah, I always stock up. Okay, I didn't buy a whole lot of stuff, but that's just because my makeup collection is at the point now where I only want to try stuff that's like really new to me and really exciting. So the first two items I got, I'm going to put these sort of together because I feel like they are similar. I got the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray and the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Face Primer Dewy Foundation Grip. So this says it has 12-hour wear. I've actually never used a face primer from Urban Decay. I have to admit, I'm not a huge face primer person, but I do love putting a glowy tint underneath my foundation. So I'm really curious to try this out. I'm really, really intrigued by these. So if you've ever used them, let me know what you think, but I'm really curious to try these out. And then I have a new foundation to go on top. I have wanted this since it was released, but my cheap ass waited until it was 50% off to finally pull the trigger. So we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. This is meant to be a natural finish, is what it says on the website. I'm very hesitant about this one. So we do have our testers are back in my Ulta that I go to. So I was able to test these. And first of all, the shade I was going to buy online for myself would have been 4 shades too deep. It would have been a hot mess. But anyway, when I tried it, this looks super full coverage, which I am not a full coverage girl. I am a light to maybe medium coverage girl. So I'm curious to see how this looks once it's on my face, and maybe I can sheer it out and maybe the glowy stuff will help a bit, but we're going to try this. And then I got 3 face products, and I think I can use these all. It might be overkill, but I don't even care. So I have surprisingly never tried anything from Nabla. So when I saw that these were in the sale, I had to buy several of them. So I got the Nabla Skin Bronzing in Ambra. I think this is their lightest shade, and this does look to be a matte bronzer. Then I also got 2 of the Skin Glazing. So I got this one in Truth, which is this beautiful peachy pink, and then Privilege, which I think is going to be a lovely champagne highlighter. So I'm really excited to try all of this. I'm going to apply it. I'm going to do a really simple eye look, maybe just mascara or some of this bronzer in the crease, and then we will see how it wears throughout the day. We are going to start with the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Face Primer Dewy Foundation Grip. Why are these names so long? The tube is a decent size. Is this 1 fluid ounce, I'm assuming? Yes, this is 1 fluid ounce. Face primers, I do prefer to apply with my hands, so I'm going to do that. Let me put my hair back first. Okay, we do have a little pump at the top. It'll probably take a few to get going. Oh, so this is a completely clear gel. Do you see it on my middle finger there? It's just a clear gel. Interesting. Oh, it feels very silicone-y. Okay, it does feel nice, and actually it does feel very hydrating, which I feel like primers like this usually do not. So I'm going to give this a second to sink in and see how it feels. I will say I feel like my skin looks nice and hydrated. It's not incredibly tacky. It has a little bit of stick to it, which I genuinely don't mind. So yeah, this could be good. All right, we are going to try the Luminous Foundation. This looks so light. Why does this look so light? This is 210N. Maybe it's not that light, but anyway, I'm going to be applying this with my beauty sponge. This one is from KC Cosmetics. I'm going to apply it to the back of my hand first. Okay, maybe this color isn't too bad. And then I'm going to just dot it on my face. Because I have bangs, I've actually been leaving foundation off of my forehead lately, and I kind of love it. Okay, but that's actually a pretty spot-on color match. Okay, I take back what I said earlier. This is definitely not full coverage. This is definitely more of a natural finish. It does have a definite luminosity to it, but it's not so dewy I feel like it's going to slip off my face, because I have had some other foundations, and to be honest, I kind of love those too. But for example, the Becca Tinted Skin Veil, that is so dewy that you do have to set it down with powder, whereas this, I don't feel like I need to set this down. And it says that specifically on the website, that you shouldn't need to set it unless you have oilier skin, which I do not. I have dry skin, so look at that. That's pretty great. And honestly, this color, I'm pretty impressed with myself with the color match, okay? I am terrible at matching myself for foundation. I always go too light. This is spot on. I'm super impressed. I'm just going to do a very small amount of concealer. This is my Kokie Be Bright concealer. Love this one. And when you're pouncing out your concealer, you want to be sure, so the tip of this is really great to get directly in your eyeball and get, concealer all over your eyeball, because you want to conceal your iris right out and blink a lot because it hurts so bad. So far, so good. I would say though, if you have normal to oily skin, you are going to want to set this, because it does have ever so slightly of not tackiness to it, but where you can feel that if you don't have dry skin like me, it might wipe right off. But for me, this feels lovely. It actually feels like my skin, but it definitely has the kind of coverage I like. Ooh, I really, really like this so far. Fingers crossed it lasts throughout the day. So these are the things I'm most excited for, and I really hope they don't let me down. But first, we have the Nabla Skin Bronzing. This color looks beautiful, and I lied. I called it matte. It definitely has some sort of sheen to it. Hopefully you can see there is a definite slight sheen. It's not glittery at all. It's not even shimmery, but there is a sheen. I am using the BK Beauty 104 brush, and I'm just going to plop that in there and hope that there's some stuff coming off. It's hard to see, but okay, there we go. It's building up a little bit. At first I was like, there's nothing there. Oh, that's a nice color. It definitely is a touch warm, but I like that because I like bronzers to warm my face up. I enjoy that. Okay, let's do the other side. I like it. It's very subtle. It really is. It's a subtle bronzer, and I'm wondering if there's some sort of like overspray where you need to kind of get that top layer off first. But I'm even going to take a little eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to put this in my crease. I'm curious to see. I see very, very little product coming off right now, so I feel like there might be some sort of overspray that you need to get off first. Also, the sheen on this does not transfer to the face. It looks completely matte on the skin. Really, really simple, but I think it's cute. I'm a little torn on this one as of right now because I feel like the payoff is not as good as I would like it to be, but we're gonna move on. I want to try now the Skin Glazing in Truth. I can't even function with how gorgeous this one looks. I really hope it doesn't let me down because it looks so beautiful. Okay, so we definitely have color coming off of this one. Ooh, this is an intensely shiny blush. Oh, I'm gonna pat it out just a little bit. Very pretty though, but it's weird because I am having trouble seeing it on screen, but in person, it is very rosy. Very pretty. How do I feel about this? I don't dislike it at all. I think it makes my face look alive, and I think it looks very pretty and glowy, but I guess I wanted a little bit more pigment out of these. But we're gonna try the last one, which is called Privilege. I'm gonna use the same highlighter brush I always use, which is the BMX 265 Glow Brush by Moda, and I'm just gonna swirl that in. That is beautiful. Wow. That's really, really pretty. So I'm going to try to go back in with this blush. I really want it to be more rosy. There we go. Okay, so with these, I do feel like there's a little bit of an overspray that you need to get off first. Like there's a hard layer, and once you get past that, then you'll get pigment, you'll get glow. I am glowy, and I love it. Before I finish up my eyes, I'm just going to be doing some mascara and eyebrows, keeping it very simple, and the lips. I do want to set my face with the All Nighter Ultra Glow Setting Spray. I love the All Nighter spray. Also, though, why do we need this? Why? Look, okay, you have a cap, and then you have another cap. Like, why Urban Decay? That's just plastic. Ugh. I don't see why we needed this big one, but anyway, let's get the pump going. Okay. Oh, okay, this is definitely more glowy than the original setting spray. Wow, this even says that it boosts makeup vibrancy. I believe it. I feel like you can see now more of the bronzer and the blush. I like it. Ooh, I do like that. I mean, we'll of course see how long it lasts throughout the day, but I'm gonna hop off camera real quick and do the rest of my face. I'll be right back. I told you I was keeping it super, super simple. So we just have the focus on the face and these face products. I want to take you outside real quick so you can see this in natural light. Okay, here we are in some more natural light. I think you can see it definitely is just a skin-like finish. It's not too matte. It's definitely very glowy. My under eyes look harsh because I'm standing in direct sunlight, but let's look in direct sunlight even. Look at the glow. I love a glowy face. So far, I am very impressed. I love how this looks skin-like. It does not look like I'm wearing foundation. You can definitely see I'm wearing highlighter. You can definitely see that there's like a rosy blush going on, but I feel like you can't tell I'm wearing foundation. My freckles are still showing through, which I absolutely love. I do feel like there's a couple spots where I could use a little bit more coverage, and I would just do that with concealer personally, but I'm really impressed so far. So right now the time is 8:47 a.m. So I'm going to check in a few times throughout the day. I don't have a crazy day planned as of right now. I'm just going to be working, and I work from home. I work about 4 feet from where I'm sitting right now. So I just have a whole bunch of Zoom call meetings and everything like that. I might go out and buy lunch today. I know it's a big day. And there's a small chance I might go roller skating tonight. And if so, I guess we'll see how this works with a mask, but we're going to check in throughout the day. All right, it has been about 4 hours. It is now 12:45 p.m. I'm about to go out for lunch, but you can see still there's definitely a glow. I don't know if it's holding on as hard as it used to, but it's fading beautifully. It's not fading patchy at all, which I really do appreciate. And because I don't set my foundation with powder, I don't necessarily expect it to last 24 hours or something, but I think it's doing a great job. Look at that glow that's still coming through. Pretty happy. All right, kids, it has been about 8.5 hours, so Mama's calling it. Mama is calling time because I am beat. And I think I am going out roller skating tonight, but I'm just so exhausted that I know it's just going to be bad from here. So let's go over each thing. I'm going to look at my face first, and we're going to see what I think. Okay, that glow is very much still there. And I do think that most of that is from these Nabla products. I really do. I think that the glow really hung out. And that's so interesting because I felt like I had to scrape off that top layer. But at the same time, once I got there, like, look at that. But I do feel like the setting spray helped that as well, because it helped those powders melt into the skin and it really brought out that glow, and it didn't get tacky in any way, anything like that. The face primer and foundation, I think my skin looks beautiful. I think my skin looks absolutely beautiful. Do I have the same amount of coverage that I did at 8:45 a.m. that I do at 5:15 p.m.? No, I don't. But I'm going to be honest, I don't personally expect that, especially when I have a tendency all day to go like this as I'm on endless amount of Zoom calls and meetings and things like that. So I touch my face a lot. I try not to, but I do it, okay? It's who I am. It's who I am deep inside, but I really am impressed with the way this looks overall. I think it wore down really nicely. It didn't wear down patchy at all. It wore down evenly, but at the same time, it's very much still there. I think my skin still looks even. Again, I do have some spots that came through around my chin and nose area. That's where I've had a couple of blemishes that have left kind of scars or redness. Overall, there is not a single item that I am unhappy with or that I'm returning. Not a single one. These Nabla items are next level. Like, you can straight up see the bronzer, you can see the highlight, and I swear in person you can see I have a nice rosy cheek. It's really pretty. I wanted to turn down the lights all the way because I feel like now you can see a bit of the rosiness and you can see that glow coming through, but you can also see the level of oil on my face when the lights are turned down like this. So I did get a bit oily here and here, but that's usually the only spots on my face where I will powder. I will powder here and a little bit under the eyes. I don't feel like my under eyes are excessively oily or anything like that. Here, I could have used a little bit of powder, but other than that, I think I'm pretty happy with this. That's it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you picked up in the 21 days of beauty sale, or if you've tried any of these items. Do I need all of the Nabla skin glazing and skin bronzing colors? Do I need all of them? Because I'm tempted to buy all of them. If you like this video, I would love if you give it a thumbs up. That really does help out my channel. You all can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.